Seth MacFarlane is the most talented man in Hollywood. Bar none.
I question this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 95 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. And I did that right off the dome. I don't even know if it is 95.
I'm pretty sure it's 95.
But I'm going to keep talking with confidence. That other fucking voice you hear is EvilSpaceBunny.
Hi.
EvilSpaceBunny.
I'm here.
Am I getting that right?
I would hope you would have my name right, considering we've known each other for how long now?
Sure. I'm an old man. I don't know.
Wait, I'm older than you. Does that mean
It's a bit.
I'm a
Go
ghost?
with it, you stupid bitch. How you doing, buddy?
Are you?
I'm good.
I'm a bit destroyer,
spicy.
apparently.
It's a spicy podcast today.
Yeah, apparently.
It being a Monday, like all the other podcasts.
Yeah, every other time we record, you know.
Yeah. Not every other time, but every time.
Every time.
Can you imagine if we switched it up every other time? Like, yeah,
Oh,
this
God.
week it's going to be on Monday, and the other weeks it's going to be on Saturday.
Saturday. We have recorded it on different days.
We've
but,
done it a lot of different days, but that was just case by case. But like a scheduled... Anyway, this doesn't matter. You know what does matter? People.
Oh,
People matter.
People matter.
That's not what we're talking about, though. What are we talking about, Bunny?
We usually talk about video games. And,
Video games!
Talk about each other. Yeah.
Did you play any?
I did play some, but before we actually start the podcast,
Oh.
I have to ask because I haven't seen it yet, and I'm curious if you're gonna go see it. Are you gonna watch Free Guy?
I don't know if I'm gonna go see it. I was thinking though that I'm like kind of desperate to go to the movie theater because I
Right.
miss it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The problem is I'm seeing a lot of positive hype for it, but it's only because of Ryan Reynolds retweets.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would like it to not be good. That's what I want out of it. But if it is good, or even a little bit okay, it's gonna be disappointing to me.
Yeah.
So, but I'll probably see it.
Just won't pay money to go see it.
I probably will go see it. I think maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You're,
I'm gonna
like,
go
so
out for the
desperate
first time in 18 years. It feels like tomorrow to see stand-up comedy.
Oh wow.
Which I'm very excited about.
I'm a little jelly.
Yep. Oh, actually, Come Town. I'm gonna see Stavros.
Oh, you're gonna see Stavros?
Yeah, he's coming to Portland, baby.
That's pretty cool. I'm actually
Yeah.
now genuinely jealous.
I can't wait, actually.
You
be honest.
motherfucker. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what people thought about Free Guy. If you guys have
let
seen
us
it,
know.
let us know.
I don't have an opinion yet. I do like Ryan Reynolds. As much as I don't want to like him, he's got everything, and that makes me hate him. But, he's a great
such
guy.
a nice guy. How could you hate Ryan Reynolds?
Well, because he has everything, and God gave him everything, and fuck him. That's how.
God
Do
gave
you
him
understand?
everything and fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay. How dare
Yeah.
you say that to a Canadian treasure as Ryan Reynolds? But
I mean, look, I don't know how political you want to get. We can edit this out if you want. But if there's a white privilege, there is a Ryan Reynolds privilege, okay? And only one man has that.
the Ryan Reynolds privilege. Fair. Okay.
And he deserves it. He kinda. I mean, not since birth, but, whatever he's done since. But, Yeah. So you're going to go see it, I assume?
I might, because I'm desperate also to get out of the house and go see a movie, because it's been 2 years. I think the last movie I saw was fucking Star Wars with you.
Holy shit. God damn. That's more than 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's about 2 years.
It's been about 2 years.
That's damn near 2. Yeah. Holy shit.
January of 2020. Yeah.
Feels like a lot longer since that travesty of a fucking movie, but
yeah. I don't remember. Yeah. Oh God, everything sucks. Anyway, what did you play?
You asked you first, but okay, I'll go first. That's fine.
Oh.
You know what?
No.
I'll go first.
Okay, go.
I'm not gonna go first. You.
Okay, good.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I did play a couple things this week. I went back to 7 Days to Die. I've been playing modded of that offline. It's been kind of enjoyable and not as difficult as I remember. I think maybe it's because I'm playing by myself and I'm more focused and I'm not dealing with chat as well. Because, like, 7 Days to Die, like, vanilla is super easy, but the mods make it a lot more complicated. Anyway.
Was that the game where I spawned in a bunch of shit to kill you?
Yeah.
So it's probably easier because I'm not there, I would imagine.
Yeah, Mischief Maker can make it a big bitch. But
Yeah.
the there's like other mods that don't necessarily do that, but they completely change the whole dynamic of the game.
I think I spent like $40 that day.
You did kill me like
I think I was at work or maybe it was a weekend, I don't remember, but I was just like, you know what? I want to see what happens.
I want to see Bunny die.
And it didn't disappoint. As far as like Twitch integration and monetization goes, it's kind of good.
It was pretty yeah, it's pretty good. It's a win-win for everybody. Like, you get to murder me, I get some money, and then the person who made the mod also gets a little bit of money, so it's like a win-win.
And sometimes you're not murdered, so it's not like a guarantee unless everyone spends their money at the same time.
Oh my God, which totally happens. But anyway, I played Splitgate, the first-person shooter.
Oh, I've been wanting to try this. Yeah, how'd it go?
I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm a little rusty when it comes to first-person shooters, but so the mechanic with this thing is using the portals, and if you don't use the portals, you're kind of at a disadvantage. And so, like, I was doing fine when it comes to, like, shooting people and murdering people and stuff like that. But, like, having people, like, pounce up on behind me and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, I just saw somebody roll up on Bunny. You sure she plays first-person shooters? It's like, motherfucker, he put a portal behind me. I'm still not used to the mechanic.
Oh, you played this on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And so, I played it on Thursday with some friends, and it was a lot of fun. It's like Halo and Unreal Tournament and Portal had a baby, and this was it. And it was quite enjoyable. It's pretty fast-paced.
I would have been that person in your trolly thing. It's just a trolly thing.
Yeah,
to do,
no,
you know what I mean?
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
CK once said that she was a writer, and then she said like the wrong word for the wrong thing, and then she realized it, and then I just typed in chat with quotes, "I'm a writer."
You fucking piece of shit.
But yeah, it's all in love. I'm sure that person doesn't,
Oh yeah, no, they were just fucking with me. And then, so I played this last week. It's called Eldest Soul. It's a Souls-like game that's pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah, you talk about yeah.
I fucking enjoyed it a lot.
You beat the whole thing?
I finished it, and then I did it again.
What? And this is the game you were tweeting about? What the fuck?
Did it again.
Jesus Christ.
So
what's your PB? Talk to me.
Okay. I don't know what it is. It's very satisfying. So I was having problems with like this one boss last week, and apparently they changed the way that one of the attacks worked during this boss. And like as soon as I got in there the next time, I was like so fucking ready for this boss to be hard. I ended up two-shotting it, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I fought the final boss, and I one-shot. I think I beat for the first time the final boss. I ended up beating it in like 5 attempts.
Oh shit!
And I was like, that was really fucking fast. And I was like, even telling chat, because like it was after I finished playing Splitgate with my friends, and I was like, oh, I was gonna expect us to fucking slam our heads against this for like another 30 minutes, but since we're done, I'm gonna hop off early. And so I ended the stream a little bit early, but like, yeah, so I was itching to play it again on Saturday. And so I was like, I'll just try playing through it again and get the things that I missed. And so I was like picking up achievements and like going through the different stories. And because there's like different things that you could get if you pledge to different factions in the game, and you can only pledge to one.
Okay.
But yeah, by the time I had beat it the third or fourth time, I can't remember how many times I actually ended up going through and beating it, but I was starting to like one-shot the more difficult and like the final boss. I know I one-shot on my last playthrough, and I was starting to like do a loosey-goosey time thing of it, but I wasn't exactly like keeping time. I started downloading stuff to keep time on it. I don't know. I might look into it because, like, I was getting down to, like, about, like, maybe an hour and a half. And that was me, like, fucking off and doing everything. But then I started watching speedruns, and it's, like, 16 minutes right now. I was
Jesus.
like, oh, I guess I can't fuck off like I was. If I
God
just
damn.
if I just boss rush, I could probably do it like 1 hour right now. But, yeah. It's fucking bonkers. And I was watching people do like fucking no hits on like because it goes into New Game Plus afterwards. And I was watching people do like fucking no hits on New Game Plus. And it was just like, holy fuck, these people are fucking gods. And I was just like, I was a little, after that I was a little intimidated, and I was like, do I actually want to try fucking slamming my dick up against this game and competing with people? And then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do, because I'm a fucking idiot. So I'm going to probably work on that maybe later this week again. I just don't have a lot of time. That's the thing with speedrunning is, like, you have to dedicate, like watching Squeak's fucking Twitch all the time, because, you know, I just like to shit all over him as he fucks up in Mario.
Uh-huh.
But, like, watching people, like, fucking do that over and over again. And the fact that he can, like, so consistently talk to his chat, unlike some of the other speedrunners. Like, it was one of the things that I always kind of thought was pretty amazing that he does. And, like, somebody was bringing it up with me the other day. And they're like, wow, you're actually talking to us during this boss fight? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of Twitch, right? Is to talk to you fucks. And I'm like, the gameplay always comes second for me, so we'll see. I might, if I do stuff like this, I probably won't stream it.
Yeah,
I might
well,
film it. But
honestly, we're just trying to make a quick buck, so the games don't even matter. We don't care about them. So, thanks for the bits, idiots.
Idiots, no. But yeah. Anyway, so what did you play this week?
I played a bunch more Divinity II.
Yeah.
A lot more.
I saw you guys on your Divinity 2 day. I was like, oh, they're so cute.
We have like 10 in-game hours, but after reloading a couple times, in Divinity 2, right at the beginning, they give you a cat that does some shit later, which we looked up and spoiled for ourselves because we wanted to know if it mattered.
Yeah.
That follows you forever.
Yeah.
But he will die very easily.
Oh.
So in Divinity 2, you wander around like freestyle live action, right?
Yeah.
But then when you see an enemy or they see you, combat, turn-based, everyone freezes. But things that are not, quote unquote, included in combat can run freely. This stupid bitch, motherfucking cat, will just run through fire on the ground and gas and all that shit and just like die. So you have to be very strategic. Since it follows me, I send, Fabian into battle first while I'm in the back keeping the cat safe. And then,
you're like, don't worry, babe, I'll keep the kitty safe. You go fight the bad guys.
Doing more to keep this digital cat alive than the two that we really own for realsy. I've done more for the digital cat. So in a way, that the digital one is more mine than hers.
That's fair. I mean, I feel like Mando and Archer are both her kitty cats, concerning
Mando
the pictures
likes me
me
more than Archer does, not more than her. They both like her more because that's where the food comes from. So
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a bitch and a half to keep that thing alive. I think we got a strategy down that works, and hopefully, eventually, it'll pay off. Because right now, you can't do anything with it. It just follows you. That's it. Yeah. Which is, enough for some people, but not me. I need some dividends from this feline.
This cat better fucking pay its goddamn worth later in those stocks.
Yeah, there's no free rides.
It better be the GameStop of cats.
GameStop stock?
Yeah, GameStop stock. Sorry, I know that's an old reference now.
I know, it's ancient, really. You're showing your age.
I'm so sorry.
It's not good. The new generation's going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's going to be like GameStop stock. It's all about, AMC and Dogecoin.
Those happen at the same time. Dogecoin is very ancient.
It's dead now, especially after Elon Musk went on SNL and said the shit he did.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
What a shit stirrer. People shit on him because they're like, you have a responsibility. But I honestly respect the shit out of not giving a fuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because some people with too much power take themselves too much seriously, right? And he's like, I don't take anything seriously. It's like, oh, holy shit. That's nice.
Like Jeffrey Bezos.
He takes things seriously.
Oh, God, he takes things way too seriously.
Yeah. Just look at his bald head. That's how you go bald. You take things seriously. Elon Musk, full head of hair. I'm just saying. There's a connection.
There's clearly a connection. Okay. Protecting Cat in Divinity II. Did you play Dota?
I did. I mean, come on. I always play Dota.
Come in.
I played Dota. Look, let's get it out of the way. I played Dota. I played RuneScape. Okay?
Okay.
I'm mostly waiting for Group Iron, though. When that comes out, I think I'm going to lose myself in that game again.
You're going to be gone. It's going to turn into the RuneScape
but
podcast.
I'm going to try to stream that entire thing. Like, everything I do. Not everything, but I'm going to stream a lot of what happens on that.
I think you should.
Because I think it's more interesting than my main who can just buy everything he needs. And it doesn't... Yeah. There's no satisfaction,
Yeah.
The other thing I did was pour a shitload of hours into Greedfall.
Really?
That game, I don't know why. The first time I tried it, I don't know what the fuck my deal was. But I was not, it just didn't hit with me.
Yeah.
But this time around, I played a bunch, I don't know, maybe Thursday, then Friday, and then a bunch on Sunday. And I'm like 12 hours in now, I think.
Okay.
And that game is like very Dragon Age Origins.
Really?
In its structure, yeah. Ooh. It's not nearly as good, but like from an indie studio, kind of indie. It's like, I literally had the thought where, I mean, it's not an open world game, so it's not exactly like this, but I thought, I've played Gothic 4, Arcania, I've played Two Worlds 2, these are games I love that are B-tier games. This is like a real attempt at one of those games that's actually good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool. So I think the combat is a little wonky. Like, they have way too much going on for like what you need to engage with. Like, maybe there's a higher difficulty where you need all this shit, but there's so much stuff that just doesn't matter. You just dance around and fucking right click or left click or whatever. It's not very difficult, especially if you just have a shitload of pistol ammo. It's like Bloodborne's Interrupt, where it stuns anything out of anything.
Oh,
but you can buy as much fucking ammo as you need, so it's easy as fuck.
Yeah.
But, pardon me. Goddamn, didn't get to my button quick enough.
You're dying. It's okay.
I am dying. That's true.
We're all dying.
The story is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Although there's something, I think it was Tolkien said this, or some fantasy writer. He's like, you can't make everything, the name of everything just nonsense. Like, it has to be rooted in something that people recognize. And Greedfall never heard that advice. They're like, this is Goo-Goo-Gopple-Blop. And you're like, how am I going to fucking remember that? I have no idea what you just said. Even when the characters say it. But if it's like a location on the map, often, people don't really say it out loud that often.
Yeah.
So you're just like, I don't know what any of this is. So as soon as a quest points somewhere, I just go there, and I never like in Dragon Age Inquisition. There's a area called Storm Coast. Okay, nothing confusing about that. I will remember that for the rest of time.
Yeah.
Because those are words that make sense, and it describes what the area is.
Yeah.
It's not Dwarfendoof. You know what I mean?
Dwarfendoof. What's a Dwarfendoof?
Well, that's a good question. It's nothing. So this game has only made up things, and it's frustrating as fuck.
I think I can relate because that's how I felt about Narita Boy. The one with like the really good music, and it's supposed to be really good Metrovania, but they had so much story and like so much shit was being thrown at you, and they were making up all these crazy words and like all these crazy like ideas to their story, and it was just like sort of overwhelming to the point where like I was just like bored to fucking tears, and I just wanted to hit things with a sword. That's
like one thing I'm learning really quickly is like, how much does this deserve to be engaged with?
Yeah.
Not how much am I going to enjoy it. It's like separate from that. It's so weird. Yeah. Like Greedfall, I have a great time in, and I get immersed. I actually get immersed in this game where I can't figure out the name of things. That's crazy. That's like a different switch in my being, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. It's a good game. It's very easy to see the flaws, but they're not so blaring that they take you out of it like Elex or something.
Okay. That's fair.
One of the one of the main things is the AI of like the NPCs just walking around town. They will just like, okay, so there was this like square area. It was like a town square, but it was like just a little alleyway kind of thing. Dead end in a suburb, I guess. Yeah. And there were there were 3 NPCs that all had a routine within this little circle or square. And it was just the corners of the square. So they would just like stop in one and not do anything. There's no activity to do. They just stand there. And then at the same time, all of them move to the other places. And like, what the fuck? It looks like a fucked up, like, you know, like Smallville would have like a plot like this, or like a Doctor Who or something where they're wandering around like, look how cool things are. And they're like, are all the people moving in the same pattern? And you're like, oh shit, something's not right. There's like robots in control or something. Like, Jesus. So as long as you don't stop too often and try to observe things like that, then it's okay.
It's like,
but it is a pretty game.
It's like when a Skyrim bug happens and like somebody just sits down in the middle of the fucking road and there's nothing there and they're just sitting there and they're yelling at you, and it's just like, okay, drunk person. It's like the fucking video game's like drunk, but then that is so the polar opposite, where it's just so fucking robotic that it's just like,
yeah, nothing can fail in this system because nothing is going on.
Yeah, it like has no light. It lacks life.
It's like fucking WandaVision.
Oh,
when you get to the outskirts of town.
And
you're like, oh, are these people alive?
I don't understand.
Yeah. Anyway,
News?
That is pretty much it. I launched a couple other things, but didn't stick with anything other than Greedfall.
That's fair. I'll probably try to play something different this weekend. We'll see. I might get sucked back into Elder Scroll. I've been trying to play at least 2 new games a week.
Damn.
Not sticking with it always, but I'm trying to.
Oh, yeah. I think I hit that. Maybe.
Oh, yeah?
Well, trying. Like booting it up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know exactly what I booted it. Let me see. You know what? Let me look.
Pull up the Steam list.
See.
I'm sure you'll remember.
Let's see if I did boot anything else. Old school RuneScape. All recently played. Please, it's just Dota and RuneScape and Mass Effect. Oh, it's not new. No. I booted up a bunch of old shit this week. That's right. I was feeling nostalgic, so I played a bunch of Iron Fury.
Oh.
And which, by the way, is getting DLC, which I'm very excited about. I didn't know about that.
Oh, I didn't know about
and
that
Oblivion.
either.
I played a bunch of Oblivion.
Nice.
But my mod's broke, so I'm a little pissed. Well, they're crashing my game very rarely, but it's enough to like be like, I think I saw enough.
You're like, I'm good to never play this game again. And
No. Till next year, a couple months later, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Or until Sky Oblivion comes out.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I'm so excited for that, man. So excited. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so glad it's
news.
actually making progress.
Hit me with the goddamn current what's up, what's happening, X3, read all about it. Let's go.
Fucking news. I think my cat just had a nightmare because he literally just freaked the fuck out on his stand. Anyway, Blizzard. We've talked about them plenty amounts of times, but it actually seems that they're finally starting to take some action. Or they're like, it's not fully disclosed what happened to these three people. Either they got black-bagged or they got fired. Is my guess.
Black-bagged?
They just got disappeared, where they put a black bag over your head and you never see that person again, and then they erase them from the history of everything.
Oh shit.
Anyway, so a couple people, Diablo 4 game director Louis Barraga, I don't know how to say his last name. Fuck him. But Jesse McCree, who's the cowboy is named after, and Jonathan Leecraft, they're all been big directions on Diablo 4 and been working on Diablo 4, and they've been at Blizzard. All these people have been at Blizzard for quite a long time. Like Jesse McCree has been there since 2007, I want to say. Anyway, none of them work at Blizzard anymore. Like I said, they were all currently working on Diablo 4, but Activision actually confirmed a few days ago saying that they're all gone, but not a reason why. Now, it's speculated that it is linked to, obviously, the lawsuit, but also all of these guys are seen in the famous picture with Alex, I'm not even going to attempt his last name, in the famous Cosby suite, in his suite. That was his room. Alex was fired last year in 2020, which was swept pretty close under the rug. It's only being brought out. Reasons why he was fired is because of sexual harassment and misconduct with women. So it like he got fired last year, but like nobody really knew why, and it's mostly because of this lawsuit where he's been named a fuck ton of times. So it seems like Activision is finally doing some damage control and getting rid of the people who are a part of the Bill Cosby suite. It's so
nice of the internet to just do your job for you and show you who the fucking people are.
I mean, like, it was just bound to happen to, like, get out even more and more. But, like, yeah, it's fucking weird and really fucking creepy. But I think they're firing everybody that was connected to Alex, because Alex has been there since, like, almost the beginning. And they all worked together on World of Warcraft with him, and then they went their separate things. Like Jesse McCree obviously had a huge part in Overwatch, and now they're even calling to have McCree renamed, since he's been like alleged as possibly one of these people who was also sexually harassing women. So like the big thing that everybody's speculating is they will rename the character, but they'll call him by his first name instead. And so, like, McCree will just go away.
But they'll call the character what?
They haven't, so McCree doesn't have a first name, right?
Right.
The cowboy. And he's just, they'll probably...
So, like, he'll keep the canonically same name, but they'll give him a first name and call him that?
Yeah. They'll get rid of McCree altogether.
What do you feel about that?
Huh?
What do you feel about that?
I mean, because, like, it started with these announcers recently. They were refusing to use his name because of this whole thing and everything surrounding it. So these announcers were just calling him the cowboy. And it was all because they started doing this. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But, like, did someone ask them to do that? Like, did someone, like, that was affected by this man ask them to do that? Or are they just, like, let's make up this virtue signal, because that matters to me. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
I don't think.
Does it really matter?
I mean, like, it's like taking away his legacy and all that stuff because, like, he ended up being a shitty person.
Yeah, so it's like vindictive rather
very,
than like
it's
healing.
very vindictive. Yeah, a little bit vindictive.
Okay. Well, sure. Okay, if the community wants that, that's fine. Let's just call it what it is, and that's fine. Because I don't play Overwatch, but like, yeah, it seems like it comes from that place, but we're like masking it as this is the right thing to do, and it's like, well, I don't think this is kind of a gray area. I don't know that there is a right thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know, honestly, how I personally feel about it. It's just what it is. Like, if they want to do
Asmongold
that,
hasn't commented on it, so I don't have an opinion yet. But
he's also refusing to play another beta because he doesn't want to burn out on beta before going ham on the game again like he did with New World, with Diablo 2. He's refusing to stream it and play it. Anyway. Enough about Asmongold. This is not the Asmongold podcast.
No, it's not.
So,
but if we mention his name, we get 30 extra listens. That was promised to us.
Asmongold.
Oh my God! Welcome to the new folks. We love Asmongold here. Okay, they dropped off.
I
just
actually
saw
like him.
The analytics. No, I do too. Yeah, I think we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
He gets a little bit of hate from some weird communities, but like by and large, the guy's well thought. Like he's got great opinions on shit, especially like
video games.
And he's introspective as fuck. Like, this man knows everything that's wrong with him, and I mean, some of the things he does things about, and the other, some things he does this fucking hair fall out and teeth fall out on stream, but the rest of it is pretty good. As long as it's not about taking care of himself, he's got a good take on it.
He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, it's falling apart, but it's, he
when
does.
are we not falling apart as we get older?
Yeah, I know. I think I am. My ear itches so bad right now on the inside. I'm like, man, maybe there's like a
what if there's like
or something.
Yeah, what if there's a spider in your ear?
Well, that'd be interesting. I'm thinking about it, like pros and cons,
Turn it into content.
Not a lot
somehow.
of people have a spider in their ear, so maybe I could monetize it somehow.
Yeah, turn it into content.
Like, turn my ear to the camera, be like, here's my little spider buddy. Maybe I can teach him to wave.
Yeah, there you go. He could plant his eggs in there, and then you'll have even more spider.
Yeah, I'll have a bunch of. I'll never be lonely.
Yeah, it's like crawling to your brain. Anyway, do you want infinite money on Steam?
Absolutely, I do. I basically already have that if I just sell my Dota hats. But yeah,
God. Your fucking Dota collection. Anyway, so there was a security researcher on, hate this website, but it is called HackerOne, who recently submitted an exploit.
Jesus Christ.
And
I've never heard of that website, but it's not a good name.
Oh God, it's the worst. So it's a website for exploits, and people put bounties on exploits, and if you find them and it's correct and submit it to the company, they can investigate, and the company will pay you a bounty. So this person found this exploit where they were able to basically gain unlimited funds through, like, I forgot how he described it, but he said he was like, it wasn't full detailed of what he was doing, obviously, but anyway, the exploit is fixed, and it ended up being like something about signing out at the right time and like doing the right combination of things, and you basically would be able to add an infinite amount of money. And so Steam confirmed that this was a real exploit, and they ended up paying the user only $7,500, which I thought was pretty low. But yeah, the user, he was like a super.
I know, considering how much money you could lose on that, I'm like,
right?
Give him a $20K or something,
Right? But like the person who reported on it commented, he's like, I think the impact is pretty obvious. An attacker can generate money, break Steam Market, or sell game keys for cheap. But like I said, I think it's genuinely low. How much money would you pay somebody for that information? Or like if he was to be vindictive and exploit it and then like use it to fucking break the market.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like the guy fucked up. You come to them and be like, I can do this. Actually, even saying you could do it could potentially lead them to fix it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe you don't have that much leverage, honestly.
Yeah, you don't have that much leverage because they'll hunt you down and then they'll fucking take you to jail because Steam has done that before. So
yeah,
they've done.
So I guess you just take what you get. But how much would I bet? Yeah, I mean, so I don't know if this was a movie or like a security system company did this, but I swear to God, there was a competition for like a security, like a home security system.
Yeah.
That was like $50,000 or something. But now the more I'm saying it, it sounds like a fucking movie plot.
No, there are bounty sites. There are bounty sites
for home security systems.
Yeah.
It seems hard to prove unless everyone's already there. You know.
Yeah.
It seems weird.
I don't know. Like usually there's like a submission thing, but like I guess there are bounty sites if you find exploits.
My memory was that someone got paid out $50,000 for one of those. And if that's the case,
well,
they should pay a lot more for seeing.
I thought so too because here's the big thing: Riot was offering $100,000, I think, for Valorant exploits.
Yeah,
recently.
But here's the thing: look at leagues.
Okay, fair.
Prize pools. You know,
yeah,
they're a couple million.
Yeah.
Valve is doing the good work. All right, they're good. They're giving all that money to the players.
Are they?
6 of them specifically. Yes.
I
mean, the prize pools are insane. They've made 60 millionaires in the last 10 years.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Pretty good.
It's just I don't know. I think they should have given the guy more money, but that's just me.
I 100% agree. Yeah, I'm just being a silly goose, but yeah, I agree. He should have got more money.
He should have got more money. Okay.
You know what?
Huh.
If he streams, I'll give him $5. How about that?
We all give him $5 and be like,
yeah. If everyone in the world gives him $5, I mean, he's richer than Bezos. Let's go.
Yeah, Jeffrey Bezos. Anyway, you did it. So I want to paint a scene for you. And
Aww.
Okay, I'm gonna paint a scene for you.
That is nice.
Okay, I know I'm really good at
Thank you.
painting.
Could it have a panther in it?
No, you're a cop, and you go to an internet.
I'm a cop?
Yeah, you're going to an internet.
Can I have a half-horse body?
Sure. You're a centaur cop, and you decide to go to an internet cafe to blow off some steam with the boys.
Perfect. Love it.
And at this internet cafe, because it's an internet cafe and they try to be cringy as fuck, they announce when top players are in the cafe. And you being...
And also Centaur people.
Yeah, all the Centaur people. And you being a huge fan of this Centaur League of Legends player, you want to go see this person. And then you go find this person, and then you recognize this person. And this person... He it's the Joker. You're Batman. He murdered your parents, so you message Alfred and you confirm that it's the Joker, and then you arrest the shit out of this dude. And then everybody cheers.
What?
Okay. No, but
I lost the plot immediately after you said Joker.
I don't know. I just felt like doing that, and I wrote it down, and it made me laugh when I was typing it up. Anyway, so this actually did happen.
What happened? There was a Centaur cop?
Yeah, Centaur cop. No, a cop in China.
Yeah.
A cop in China was at an internet cafe. He was there to play League of Legends with his friends, and it was his off-duty day.
Yeah.
And
it's just funny. It's funny.
What?
Just a police officer playing League of Legends.
Yeah, imagine a police officer playing League of Legends. Anyway.
Like, oh yeah, you think I'm bad? I'll come arrest you.
I'll come fucking arrest you, motherfucker. Yeah, especially in China. No, but so this guy, the cafe, it did announce when top ranked players specifically in League of Legends would log in, so you could go greet this person. It basically created like fandom and shit like that.
In person.
Yeah.
They would be like, hey, he's sitting at desk 6.
Yes, exactly.
That's really weird.
It's really fucking weird. And so I guess it's a way to stroke your dick. And so he went over there to go watch this dude play.
Fair enough, but like, isn't that a pain in the ass? Having people fucking come up to you randomly? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess if you don't want that kind of attention, you wouldn't play at an internet cafe. But,
really?
I mean...
What if they're a broke top player?
That's fair. I guess I would hide in the corner and just like put my hoodie on.
Just wear the largest hoodie of all time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm just a guy. Jeffrey's my name.
Jeffrey
like, okay.
Bezos. But yeah, this cop went over to this guy and he recognized him from one of the wanted posters. So he texted his work and confirmed that it was him. And he's like, oh, hey, what's your name? You know, building a rapport with this guy. And then he like texting work. And then a bunch of like cops just fucking storm the place. And then they arrest the dude while he was playing.
Oh my God.
He fucking got arrested and they... But yeah, he's like,
the worst part of that is 9 people had their game ruined from that.
I guess
4 of them lost MMR. Holy shit, that is fucked up.
It's funny because, like, you know, especially in China, since it's such a big brother state and like everything is constantly under surveillance. You know, you're a wanted criminal and you have warrants out for your arrest. Why the fuck would you be going to an internet cafe where they announce your fucking, it's like your fucking internet handle out loud and being like, yo, and you're constantly under surveillance? Like,
that's crazy. Yeah.
You have some cojones on you, sir.
Maybe he wanted to get caught.
Maybe he wanted to get caught. He wanted to get
the only
caught.
Thing that makes him feel alive.
He wanted to get caught doing the thing he loved.
Yeah.
Okay, if you were to get
He's like, either I'm going to play League of Legends in this cafe forever, or I will get arrested. Oh, okay, I'm getting arrested.
I'm getting arrested. Okay, so if you had to get arrested and you got to do one thing before you got arrested, what would it be?
I mean...
Is it playing Dota? Don't you fucking say it.
Find out on my OnlyFans.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
No, I mean, if I was to be arrested in the middle of something, I don't think it would change at all. Like, having it be a more enjoyable thing would make it worse because now you don't get that thing immediately. Like, the separation is immediate from the thing you love. So it's like, maybe just dehydrated in a field somewhere, you know?
That's fair.
Actually, yeah, that would be good. Like, be sort of not malnourished or something. Like, be in some sort of, like, worse struggle than prison. That way when you go, you're like, oh, this is a nice upgrade.
This is a nice upgrade. 3 meals a day.
Yeah. Like, shit, you cover my head the whole time?
My health insurance? Oh, nice.
That's really nice. I was in the rain, the freezing rain before this.
In the middle of nowhere. Aliens took
nice.
me.
You put all my belongings in a nice little bag that I can have at the end. That's good. That's a storage. Free store. I don't have to pay for this. 3 square meals a day? Are you kidding me?
Actually, you do have to pay for it. It's quite expensive.
Not right away. You don't.
No.
I mean, if you don't have the money.
No. Anyway.
The taxpayer has to pay for it, though.
Exactly. You pay for it. And then you have to pay for your PO officer. And if you don't pay your PO officer, you go back. It's
more
a
like
fuck system.
PU officer. Am I right? Am I right?
You're right.
What would you do? What do you want to be interrupted doing?
Eating chocolate cake.
Okay.
And then I would ask, can I finish my chocolate cake? And they would have to say, I don't know, Miss Goodwin. Can you? And I would like literally shove the whole cake in my mouth. And then,
you think that they would say, I don't know, can you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you being arrested by my dad? He used to work in Parks and Rec. I guess that's close to police work.
You're under arrest for hurting this park.
Yeah. Those swings are not meant to go backwards.
Yeah. You're not supposed to try to flip the swings over the
don't
thing.
twist them.
Yeah, no
I
twisting.
hate when you twist them.
You break the chains. Don't do it. Anyway, this
You're going downtown.
So, Amazon. You've heard of them.
God. Yeah. They're about to release a new game called New World.
They are. They're also kind of doing something decent, but it's only because some stuff came out about them. So,
well, that's how companies work, yeah.
I guess so. So imagine you were working there for the past 8 years, because I think that's how long the company's been around.
Amazon?
Or the gaming company.
Oh, I was like, what?
You've been there for years. You've learned a lot of stuff, and not a lot to write home about, except, they're finally coming out with the game. But Amazon had a policy in place that only recently got scrapped. So if you worked at Amazon and you worked on any personal projects that were video game related, you can only distribute those games on Amazon storefronts.
Oh.
So this came out only recently because somebody who was an indie dev found their gaming policy, and it did sound like they try to enforce it, but because the dude went public with like all the fucking scantily clad naughty stuff about it, Michael Frazzini, he decided to dissolve the ruling, basically saying that it was something that was placed into Amazon's, like, I guess, terms of service over 10 years ago, before even the game studio really started.
Like, yeah, you wouldn't cancel us over a policy that was 10 years ago, right? Don't look at our Twitter.
Don't look at our Twitter or DMCA rule. Anyway. But I think it's a good thing that they did recant this policy, because, it's got some basic stuff in there, like don't sell Amazon secrets or don't build anything that would conflict with Amazon gaming. And, but then it went into this bomb of a shell, or shell of a bomb. I don't fucking know. I don't know that analogy, but it basically says this. I will own my personal game. However, Amazon will not be constrained in its development, which, is normal, like including liabilities, allowing me to develop and release personal games accordingly. I hereby grant the licenses to Amazon to ensure Amazon will never be liable for any Amazon works on games. But then it says this. I grant to Amazon a royalty-free, worldwide, and fully paid transferable license to any and all of my intellectual property rights associated with the personal gain and my personal game development.
So this is off time that people are making shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right? Imagine if, like, your work decided to have a policy like this, and then there's like, hey, all that content that you work on and that you make outside of work, we own it now. And you're gonna give it to us at a license of royalty free, so we make the monetization on it and you don't.
I mean, I would just toss them two birds and be like, it's worthless bitch, and moonwalk out of their office. But for most people, I could see that sucking.
Right. And so, like, yeah, this.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. It's really.
That's wild, man.
Fucked that they would even, like, have the audacity.
I bet that's not even enforceable in, like, courts and shit. Like, otherwise, why would they give it up for free?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just really fucking bizarre. And, but they changed it. They're changing the rulings, so you would have. It would be yours, Amazon. You could distribute
Perfect time to work at Amazon if you want to work on their shitty games and yours at the same time. It's a great time.
It's a great time.
Just saying.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
It's just like...
I heard they let game developers pee during the day, so that's good. One of the perks of working there.
Are they going to hire Pinkertons again to go after indie game developers from the Amazon Game Studios?
Absolutely they are, yeah.
Jesus. Everyone
ambush
sucks.
them while they're fishing.
Oh, God. Are you making a game? I'm fishing. Are you making a game? I'm pooping.
That seems like a game to me. We own the rights to your pooping.
We own the rights to your fart echoes in the toilet.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Last thing, I promise. I have to bring this up again because it just gained so much traction again, and it's so fucking stupid that
Apple versus Epic?
Nope, that still has not given us a verdict yet. I've been looking every week.
Wait, what is it? Epic versus Bethesda? Something?
No.
What? Wait, what have we talked about? Hold on. I can get this.
It's something we talked about a few weeks
I can
ago.
get it.
What?
I don't have it. Go ahead.
It's Abandoned.
It's what?
Abandoned.
Abandoned.
Yeah, the PlayStation game that was supposedly Hideo Kojima's.
Oh, shit. I would not have gotten that in a million years.
Okay, so here's the situation. Abandon is making people question everything again. The new trailer was gonna drop. It dropped. Okay, so the new trailer, supposedly new trailer, it's not new. It's rehashed footage. Dropped a few days ago. One streamer even streamed for 74 hours straight waiting for this trailer.
Oh.
Yeah, poor bastard. There's a video of him.
Seems like not a good thing to do.
No, it was like 5 seconds long. Anyway, people are getting out their little red string and their whiteboards, and they're still trying to connect it back to Kojima.
Mm-hmm.
The trailer was a huge letdown. It's literally 5 seconds long. It's somebody walking across some boards. You only see their feet and part of the back of their legs, and some eerie-esque music plays, and that's it. It also says something about like a real trailer coming soon and a playable demo coming also soon, which is highly unlikely. Maybe. Who knows? So people are actually starting to question why Sony picked this really small indie dev team to do a AAA title. They don't actually think the game is going to happen now. But then there's people who are like saying there's a couple people. There's people who are saying this game is never going to happen. It's going to get scrapped. They're just wasting fucking time and Sony's time at this point, because we talked about this last time this came up. They had released nothing of worth. All of their games were either half-assed projects that they quickly abandoned or passed on to somebody else. And they were all really shitty and really trashy looking. Not to shit on them, but I'm shitting on them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Then Kojima drops the bomb. He tweets on PT's anniversary date some cryptic ass shit that had everybody losing their goddamn fucking mind.
Wait, how did I miss that?
Because it's Kojima and it's in Japanese. I don't know.
But I follow industry people. What the fuck?
I don't know. You must have missed it because it was him tweeting about a comic book, and I think I put the link to the tweet down somewhere in there. But the comic book is called "The Murder Case at the Abandoned Abandoned Amusement Park." And the artwork looks very much like Silent Hill's Robbie the Rabbit. And people are like, oh my god, Abandoned Amusement Park. It's a link to Abandoned on PT's anniversary. Get the string! Kojima's still working on Abandoned. And, yep. There's the people who are still speculating that. But the thing is, like, Silent Hill 3 had an abandoned amusement park where Robbie the Rabbit was very much seen a lot at. So I don't understand why people are like, oh my god, it's linked to Abandoned, and not trying to link it back to Silent Hill 3. They're just so fucking desperate for this game to be Silent Hill.
Doesn't that seem kind of close, though? I mean, Kojima's got to be aware of what's going on with Abandoned.
I think he is aware, and he's just fucking with people. He's just
that
jerking
would be
people's
amazing.
chain.
But I'm fine with that. That sounds amazing.
Well, okay, let me explain a little bit more what else is going on, and then I'll get back to that. because this is what I'm thinking. The game also has been branded as a survival shooter / horror game. And then the lead developer, Hassan, he has come out to remind people that he's not working with Kojima and that the game isn't actually a horror game. And that they had this original idea that it was going to be an open world game with a focus on high quality graphics, which has me laughing considering their previous work. But they've recently had to make some sacrifices in order to meet their deadlines, so the game is more linear than what it used to be.
And it looks like a piece of poo.
Yep. He said that also it's speculated because that the first trailer had like these creepy looking trees and it had this like sinister vibe going with the lighting and everything. It's not actually a horror game. And then he had the audacity. This fucking interview was weird with him. He is very weird. And it's going to take me back to Kojima, unfortunately. It's not a horror game. It's something else. It's a new game mechanic, is what he said.
Who said that?
The lead developer, Henson.
Taking the page right out of fucking Kojima. It's a Stranding game.
It's a Stranding game.
As if that means a goddamn thing.
If it means a goddamn fucking thing. I think this is what's happening. Is this guy is trying so fucking hard to be weird and edgy, and he's basically trying to copy Hideo Kojima's brand and trying to be out there and far different than anybody else, because Kojima is just incredibly eccentric, right? And I think Kojima knows what's going on and that this person has used him to propel this game into the spotlight, to propel his thing into everything. And Kojima is now fucking with them on purpose to get this game more attention because he thinks it's going to be shit.
That makes 100% sense.
Right?
And I'm now on board. Yep.
He's like, this person's trying to steal my brand. He's trying to steal my image, and he's using me. I'm going to fuck with him. That's what I think Kojima's doing at this point.
I think, yep.
Right?
100% on board.
That's what you would do. I mean, it's a dick move.
That's what I would do on both sides, by the way. If there were two of me in the world, that we would use each other exactly like this. And other ways that you don't get to know about.
Right, exactly.
Think Loki.
Oh, yeah. Very Loki-esque. But yeah, I think that's what's happening. People are very questioning that this game is not even going to happen because of how bad that trailer was. And they're like, why did you just give us... You've been waiting to announce a new trailer, and then you give us this like half-assed thing.
Yeah.
And people are just even more angry. And they're like, why did you even bother with this? Like, you should have just said, hey, the trailer's delayed, instead of being like, new trailer, and it's the exact same shit that you've already shown everybody. Could you imagine?
No.
I feel so bad for the dude who streamed for 74 hours.
I don't feel bad. You do that to yourself. That's crazy. There's one guy I followed for New World shit, and by the way, this motherfucker has been streaming every day since. I think it's been about a week.
Yeah.
Over a week since the beta ended.
Yeah.
He still streams the New World category.
Why?
And you think, oh, he's like trying to use it to get people interested in the game. Like, yes, that's true. But he's not like just chatting. He's not, I mean, it's sort of, he's just chatting. But the thing is, he's not like playing other games or anything. He's so focused on making this his thing that he's showing reruns of his own stream.
While talking about
while they talk about the game, yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking awkward.
Isn't that kind of sad?
It's kind of like you're like reliving this moment that was really good to you, and then you're just reliving it over and over again. And
it's not about the moment, though. I don't think that's what it is. I think that this guy thinks the game's gonna be his big break, right? For streaming.
Yeah, everybody
so
thinks
he's
that.
Trying to build up as much hype. Yeah, I know with every game.
Yeah, like Fortnite. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. So I think he's really trying to establish himself in the community, and this is the way he thinks he's going to do it. I don't think that's the case.
I don't think so either.
Personally, I think it looks pathetic, and don't do that.
Don't do that. It's very awkward.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can do literally whatever you want, but I get to talk about it however I want.
Exactly,
So
it's true.
that's how the internet works. That's Internet School 101. Sorry.
Internet School 101. Yep. Anyway, I guess.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the news.
Goddamn.
Don't stream fucking 74 hours for a fucking video game preview that you've been waiting for.
Don't have allegiance to a video game, I think is a good lesson.
Nowadays, yeah, especially I feel
never retroactively go back and don't have allegiance, okay? Yeah, because they're just properties of a shitty company that doesn't appear shitty yet, or maybe it even does.
Do you think Rockstar will ever have a scandal as big as Activision's?
I don't know if it'll be as big, but they always have scandals about how much they fucking work people to death. And
that's true.
That's going to be worse than fucking abortion tomorrow, maybe. Like, who knows?
Holy shit.
Should we end the podcast?
I think so.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget
to podcast.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just saying it's a good podcast. It was a good podcast. I'm saying for the listeners. I know that they're telling us already.
They're like, shut the fuck up. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, and at EvilSpaceBunny in TheRealPortz, and ignore Backlog on Twitter for the podcast. Also, thank you guys for sharing with your friends and your family, and we really do appreciate that. That does help us, and if you continue to do that, we can continue to make fucking stupid comments.
Actually, abortion is not a problem at all. Okay.
We're gonna go.